Good night, good night, good night, everyone. Hope you're seeing us properly this way. Look bright. So we are on, and we just wait a bit for you guys to join in this live tonight. The rain have stopped. Look a bit. Some rain, some showers yesterday, not much today. So the heat is a little on again. So as you come on live, you can just say hi to us, and we will say hi to you, indicate who you are. Okay, see who's on. So we have what's from
Jordan.
Okay. There's one. Well, the next person can indicate, and as you come on, of course, I will say you say hi to us, we say hi to you, and you see the topic, so you can prepare for us to have one of them conversations that we're probably going to laugh at each other. But then, it's a pretty serious situation that occurred. And we just wanted to hear what your thoughts are, how things happened in your neck of the woods. And if you're not here, if you weren't here in Jamaica when it occurred, maybe you have experienced it in your neck of the woods. So you can tell us what, your experience was. So as you come on, remember you just drop a like on the video, say hi to us, and we will, of course, hail you up too. How was your day been, Michelle?
My day have been exhausting.
Sitting, guys.
Weren't feeling well at all today. From yesterday it was questionable. Feel exhausted, then wake up with a pain, lodge in my back, and all of that. Yeah.
The pain is still there?
Yeah, we're not supposed to sit upright.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna begin. Hi everyone, welcome to another
Conversation with Lise.
And we are live tonight. Just want to say again, welcome to all our
new subscribers.
You're no longer a subscriber, you are our
family.
Part of the Conversations fam. And we want to just say welcome. We appreciate you stopping in and joining the family. We appreciate every time you hit the like button, every time you make a comment, every time you share the videos that we do. We are so appreciative. We are on a campaign, guys, to get to 1,000 subscribers by December or before. And so your input, your involvement is going to be critical. We're going to go up on a campaign and see how we can touch one-to-one persons and have them, subscribe. Even at the supermarket, I see a lady that said, hey, in fact, the guy who packs the bag for us at the supermarket, we said to him, hey, subscribe. Instantly, the man took out his phone and just subscribe. There was a lady next door in our vehicle. I said, hi, can you subscribe to our channel? Same time, the lady subscribe. So I think that's one of the things we have to do. We have to do some evangelistic movements.
Right. So Nicola Isaac said, good night, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Good night, Nicola, and welcome. Good to have you.
Hi, Nicola. At least you come out of the bush tonight. Happy to have you, Nicola. She actually she works with one of the cleaning agents.
Oh, that's nice.
And she works at my workplace.
Okay. Hi, Nicola. And Crasgale, good to have you. Welcome, Crasgale. This is a family member from I Am Mara.
Okay.
And Mayuguna. Welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for joining in.
Yes. So guys, as I said, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers for December, and your help is crucial in this. We wouldn't have reached where we are now without your
Without
help.
your help.
And so the fact that we're here now at what, 6:06?
Yes.
You know, like 6:06 look good.
It looks good, but let us not stay there too long.
Yeah,
Keep growing. So Jessica Forrester, she also say hi, guys. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome, Jessica.
That's your cousin?
No, Jessica Forrester. That's Jordan.
Oh, but then what your cousin name? No, Forrest.
Forrest.
Forrest. Oh.
Yeah, we have a lot of relatives.
Sorry, Jess. Don't.
There's one and two of them by the name of Forrester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Welcome, Jess. Always good to have you too.
Welcome, Jess. And Jess, please, all of you is yours. You're on Jordan, all right? So, I mean, our content fits everybody, young and old. So you can talk to your friends and say, guys, you need to help this couple or this YouTube group. A group
campaign for us.
Yeah.
And again, I'm anxious. I can't wait to hear what her experience have been like too.
Exactly.
Because I was asking Jordan.
You understand?
How was it?
It's gonna be lit tonight. I can tell you that much.
Yes,
if everybody come on and share their story, it's gonna be. I mean,
thank you, Jessica. She said no problem. She will do what.
Thank you, Jess. So Jess is gonna get us at least 20 subscribers by the end of this week. Fantastic.
It's not impossible.
Yes. Right. So and we have brilliant ideas coming up. You know, our videos are gonna be about fun, information, some with depth, you know. Talk about some serious deep things, but overall it is fun, it is healthy, it is for everybody. All right, so let's share the channel and just tell them to subscribe. All right, so guys, you see the topic tonight, and we're looking at the earthquake that took place on Monday. Now, for those who are overseas family members, you'd have not experienced it, but I'm sure that if you tuned into Jordan's vlog, Beneath the Cracks, you know, she was trying to convince our friend, and or I think she don't remember the name, and our friend said, "No, it's Beneath the Cracks." So if you watch Jordan's video, she gave you a little snapshot of what took place over by her school. You're going to hear where I was, you're going to hear where Michelle was, and the excitement. We want to hear where you were, for those who are in Jamaica. Want to hear where you were, and as I said, for those who are overseas and you watch the vlog, you'd have seen what took place locally. Just to say though, Jamaica is pretty blessed, and it was one of the roughest ones I've experienced. I've experienced maybe about 5 or so. Well, I think this year alone about 3 were gone.
Yeah, and I remember in the 90s we had a bad one that compares to the one the other day.
Right. I think I was in high school. At Arden High.
I was in high school.
Just to jump there. This is funny. I was in high school, where Jordan can picture it. It's not where where I was on the, I think I was on a new building, one that is in front of the football field. However, when it shook, I think I was nearing that little section that is in front of the 12th grade block, and the 13th grade block and the bathroom. There was that little section there. And my 2 things happened. My religious education teacher, he went and stood on the pole ready to jump. And my vice principal, God bless him, soul him dead and gone, he was the one who stood on the pole and preparing to jump. And he was a man who said he says he was an atheist, doesn't believe in God, and he was preparing to jump. I'm like, wow. You know, it was funny but serious, but it never jump, and you know, the earthquake never lasts for too long. But it was really something. But the topic is though, I want you guys to share your experience. But the topic is really this: are we ever really prepared when an earthquake strike? Do we ever do the right thing? Do we go under this, or do we find a place, or do we run for life?
Run for life.
Michelle is gonna tell you what happened. All right. So first and foremost, let me start with Mao. Mao is kind of bored where I was. So let me tell you what happened with me. And then we can go into, do we ever do the right things? So Michelle and John, I was like making fun of me. Boy, no matter what happened, daddy go get him planting. So I went to the neighboring community to buy planting. And I think the shopkeeper probably like, brother, you can't just buy 2 and done. Every morning I'm going to buy 1 when I'm on the afternoon shift. Because I think I just do it for the fun of it and for the walk. Anyway, I did the walk and I went around there and I was at the corner shop and I bought, a lady was there paying for some stuff that she had. And then the shopkeeper was in there and she was selling me the planting. And so I took the planting. And as I took the planting, booga, 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 so the lady was like, what happened? I'm going to say to them, it's an earthquake. So the lady who was paying for stuff said, Lord Jesus, be me there. So she dashed across the road and go down in a yard. The shopkeeper, yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. What a sign and wonder. Work, Jesus, work. There is no Christian in it. No Christianity.
Oh my
but she's like,
God,
yes, Jesus, work, Jesus, my God, what a sign, what a sign. So when and guys, and a guy like you, I ran from where the corner shop was. I went into the open because literally they do me boogie, 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 boogie. And I'm like, whoa. But honestly, I kept calm, but I was really surprised because of the veracity of it. And the length of it took about 10 seconds of shaking. So when the lady ran into her house now, after it done shake, I think I still felt a 1 tremor. But she came up with her baby and I said, oh, your baby, all right. She said, yeah. And the lady said, I must get about some change. She the shopkeeper. Woman, we don't remember. Just go on. You come check me later because we don't remember how much you forget. Yeah, and they said, but but go on, whatever you come. Cause just a lot of our stuff fell on the ground and just smash up. So that was my little episode. So Jordan apparently was calling me, but my phone was already here charging.
Yeah.
And the light went. So a whole heap of thing took place. So she was calling me. When I came home, she was like, Daddy, I said, I'm all right. So she was trying to call her mom, couldn't get her, and I used my phone, couldn't get her either. So I realized that the entire network, telecommunication network was down. So yeah, that was my thing.
Before I get into my experience, so I want to welcome Marlon and Vivian.
Hey, Marlon,
yes,
Viv. Yes. Blessings, man.
So Marlon said, I was at home when the earthquake shook. I was upstairs and I feel like it was falling apart.
Yes.
All right. So Jessica said, also Marlon said, Marlon still said, I just sat there still as I don't know what to do. So Jessica said, I was at school in the commuter's kitchen. I had an exam the day. I was below a staircase. People started screaming, going under tables, standing in doorway jams. And all that I could do was pause.
Oh my God.
So Jessica said, the entire thing felt surreal. The only good thing that happened was that the exam got cancelled.
The Lord working mysterious ways.
So she said, I am not going under anything. Heard that people get crushed doing that.
All right.
You know.
But go ahead, Michelle. You share your story.
I understand that, but well, I was downtown because I was doing some work. So I went to get some trimmings. So I remember stopping on Orange Street at Pablo's. If anybody know Pablo's, it's like a channel because you have Pablo's. You have Potels and you have Pablo's over the other hand. And it's the same thing with the shops going down. So while I was in Potels getting the trimmings, I remember somebody said, watch it, because in there the congested too. Mm-hmm. So me know, so everybody upon what a gunshot. So me upon the alert now for the way for wrong, but there wasn't anywhere because it congested. So me hear in split of seconds after everybody I shuffle, quick. So me on the fire myself back. I don't want column. I don't know how I reach it. So I myself back. I don't know if it's good or whatever. So right away now I could see everybody, some dashing out and say, what's it, Clark,
and by what's it, Clark, she meant expletives.
They started cursing bad words. And people believe me when I tell you, say, most of the people who were running like headless chicken, they were men. So I was looking to change to go back to a lady at the front door of Patel's where she sell assorted trimmings. But Patel's selling bulk. So she said, lady, you're supposed to give me $780. And I said, all right, let me get the change in Patel's. But it's not a far distance. It's like from here to just over there. So when I come after the earthquake, if everybody start run up and down, run back and forth, not knowing what to do. I don't know what pinned me. It's like Jessica said, she paused. I was paused. You see, for everything now, I get so chatty. I start to say to the managers in hotels.
Michelle and start evangelize.
I say, I don't understand you guys. So I say, sir, you need to educate your customers, not even employees, not even the staff. You need to educate your customers that in these times they're supposed to stand down or doing job, or just be what do you say now? Just to be calm, and then they'll know what to do. So anyway, after that, now I went back to the doorway and I started to ask, where's the young lady that was selling here? I have some money for her. So everybody said, we don't know where she did. I said, everybody's scattered. So when she come back, she was like, Mr. Lady, what if I wasn't honest? I would have gone with your money.
How much money you had for her?
$780.
Right.
I would have gone with your money here. Lady, you lucky, huh? Never run for my life. So even then, I gave her $800 because she would give me $20. And I said, it's like she flabbergasted. She still son of a don't want to do something. I said, it's okay. I'm gonna walk off. On my way down now to Pings, because I needed some stuff by Pings. Everybody turned evangelist. You can't tell who a Christian or who a sinner.
Yes.
So I hear one lady say, watch them, what's it glad big old gunman here then turn. Well, they might run like thief. But I don't know who is gunman from who is not. So just I hear people saying, the Lord is coming. Yes. Do you think you can run from judgment? I'm upon this true miss. Judgment is nothing compared to this. So on my way up now from Pings, I saw two young ladies. They're working in the appliance store, but they were at the front. And I saw one of them say, boy, it's the scariest time of my life. I've never felt this scared. So I said, excuse me, I don't know you, and I know I'm butting in, but I just want to say something to you. I say, you know what? For you not to feel so scared, like the world is falling apart in time like this, just really get up, read your Bible, and just pray. Even if you're not Christian, at least you know that you're extending your faith to something higher than you are. So in time like this, you know you have peace, and the Lord will direct you what to do. So for that, I'm coming up now. I say, Granny Cow, I'm just butting at the people. It's like you didn't matter as an individual. There's no fright to tell people about the Lord and all of that. And then now we saw a Rasta. So me now still shaking up on a chat, So I'm coming up to him, boy, if only these people can understand that there's a judgment coming that is worse than this. And this is just a tip of the iceberg. Here a Rasta. You see it, princess. Adapt them for no. If I have some big crusty man, I run like them a girl. And whatever. So it's like everybody know everybody, even though you don't know each other. And even coming back up now, we hear some of the guy them on the street where sell the necklaces.
Yes.
Like them a tease them mother who run and them never expect for that big banner fair go on. So but honestly, in time like those, is like the real essence of life come alive. Because the same lady that I went to, because she's a regular that I buy certain things from. And when Mrs. she'll tell me say she don't care about her money, she run for her life. Me say, but no, she same one ready to trace you if your money not enough.
That was if the earthquake now she.
Yeah, if the earthquake now she.
But guys, while Michelle is looking out to give us to respond responses, we want you to, for those who are living in Jamaica and experience it, we want you to tell us what happened. Marlon told us what happened to him and Jessica.
Yeah.
So Malika is on, and Marlene. So you guys can tell us what your situation was. But go ahead,
I just want to say welcome, Malika, Travers, Marlene, and Radhika, of course. Love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Excellent. Thank you for the support.
Thank you for the support.
When Michelle told me what her story was, I said to myself, me not wrong the woman. At that point, 800 don't matter. So Michelle was like, I can't like, so I don't. You're telling Patrick about like, so you still put the 800.
Yeah.
Are you like,
no, my father.
Oh, you're your father.
Yeah, my father. They called to see how we're doing in Jamaica because he's not in Jamaica, so he wanted to know what was happening. So I was telling the story how people, what they would kill you for on a normal day, it have no importance to them. I was telling the story with the lady and the money. That lady, I remember buying something for $9.50, and it was last year coming at about a week before December, and she charged me $12 $1,200. And I was saying to her, you don't remember me, I'm a regular line, so I know this not reach it yet. And she said, let it go away, I go, yeah. You go tell me to price my things. And so it seemed, I know it's easier for us to remember the sellers because it's one against so many customers. So me I say, no, so she don't remember me. And look out today. She want me to go on with her $780.
Because I think Michelle, that was like, go with it.
Yeah.
And Michelle said, no, suffer for conscience.
I want to put my conscience.
But I mean, for most people at that point, all that mattered or matters is them being safe.
Save their life.
And saving their life.
Yeah.
You understand me? There was no door jam for me to go on.
No, but before you said that, where I was standing,
Yes.
I realized that is not even the right place to stand.
Yes.
It was concrete where I was standing. And when I look up there, it have some cracks, not from the earthquake. But it's just that, I don't know, I find myself like, the building was swaying, so like your foot sliding. So me just remember bringing my legs together and stand up. Like somebody stick you up with a gun. I just stand up and couldn't move. So I just have to run.
In downtown Kingston, some of those buildings are pretty old.
Yeah.
You understand me? So the fact that she was still safe was good, and the building that she was in wasn't too old, because I think a lot of persons, as she was telling us, a lot of persons were saying them rather going at the open.
Yeah.
And then the person was saying, if you're going at the open, the light wire will drop by you, or the light post will drop by you.
That's what I was thinking too.
Right. But where I was, honestly, and I know that me think about it, Mr. Granny come in the stand up and the light post.
You're running that light post?
No, because the shop is at the corner and the switch across on the other side and the light wire. But the fact I was in the open, me I look out that if me have to make a dash, but the only thing that was a major concern to me, what if the earth opened?
That's why I'm not running outside. For some reason, I'm always finding a door jam. Remember, I told the client that was here with me, the second heavy one, and I was stood in there and I was like, have you with Jesus? I should have put amen. What man over? Have you with Jesus? But there wasn't safe because it's concrete. Where we should have went was at the beginning of the living room, the entrance.
Okay.
All right. So Malika, travel expert, said, for me, it was scary. However, though scary, I felt as if I knew what the earthquake was saying. So when we went outside, all I could say was that the Lord is upset, and I kept on saying that. So Marlene Mendez Clark said, hi Marlene, welcome.
Welcome, Marlene.
I was in my boss office and just ran outside because my building is old. Like I said, she stood under the door jamb. LOL, I wanted to be outside. When it happened, I went under my decks. So Malika, that's Malika. Malika said, when it happened, I went under my decks.
Okay.
So Malika continued to say, me, I'll hit up my head and shoulder.
Oh my God. So,
go ahead.
But it sounds then that most of us who listen or should respond to earthquake probably did the right thing. You understand? Because but I think what we saw with the people's reaction was just panic.
It's panic.
And like when you show, like you say, antness, and you're stepping in it and you throw something and just start, as some people just start move mad.
Honestly, as I was saying, even to Malika and some other persons, where I was standing, where I was positioned and I was pinned, I couldn't move, but that was not a fright or the Lord or whatever. All I saw was like a mini judgment. Because it was a school day, I saw no children, but the big adults, when me tell you, say some big tall man will wrench up on you on a normal day, them are run like children and they're not even upright. Like a gunshot and you get low and them I say, what? Them are curse the bad word and them are call Jesus same time.
For those overseas, it's expletives.
Expletive. I don't curse and we're unlike I can't say that. And so it's like, like a helicopter over your head and you don't know where to go. That's how they were going up, run in and out the place. Because even the gentleman, I assume he's the owner, the old Indian man in Patels, he stood like this. with the freeze, but he's going like this because he's trapped around the counter. Right. There's nowhere to really go. But he could have gone under the unless there's no space under the counter. Babe, by the time him and some of the workers, because by going there, they employ mostly Indians to deal with their money. Right. So over time, with the zips and what have you. So you can't tell who is who. But the good thing about it, even Nado, I don't remember seeing Nado moving from around the counter where he was. But you see, like two of the tall Indian guys, like they want to go outside, but they're coming back. And like I said, I put in it's like I was watching a movie, guys, because I stood where I was under the column. All right, the shop is like this, one big entrance. You see majority of what going there. So when you turn, and you're right going around now, you go there, you order what you order. And the straight is where you have like quilts and other stuff. So I was in the main hallway, so I can see what's happening at the front. I can see the angles. Yeah. But I was just like,
So you panicked a bit for a while.
Of course, because at first I was going to run because people were rushing in to say, "What is that gunshot?" And then me said so no, because me couldn't go out any which way because I would be blocked. Right. At that time, people was coming in. When they hear...
So the assumption was shots were being
fired. Shots were being fired.
Hence the rush.
Hence the rush. So where I was now, I wanted to go, but then they were coming in and there's no way, it's a dead end. So I'm in the middle to go back where they sell like the buttons and whatnot. Right. But when... By the time somebody say, "What is that you hear?" Quick, like them that say, "Metro call."
Yeah. So the persons who came in run out back?
They run out back. But when they run out back, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They were trying to get back in. So it's like people were. So when they realized it's an earthquake now, people got up, down, everywhere. Yes. Because how do I know that now? Because remember, I wouldn't get to see outside. Or so what's happening at the front is when it shit. I said, me turn out to 2-step to pay the lady. And no, let me say the place vacant quick,
So hold on. So if we wanted to, could I pick up something for us, money stand us eat
it? No care. Nobody no care. Even the persons who are plain clothes. I think they work with potters. The guys, them like maybe they're shutters. Them gone. So the lady that normally give the hand sanitizer now, she turned and said, "What happened to the lady that sat there?" And she said, "Lady, she gone. Somebody gone."
So she was sitting on the same place?
She got up. Okay. She rushed out, but she rushed in back. Because even she depend, is the father? Is the father working? The father. But then you have the man and say, "What's that cloth?" And then, and the man said, "Jesus Christ." So it's like a movie. Yeah. Come here and say, "All right." But then you see the fear. They were just doing it out of fear. So
and we not serious, guys. Because
but you have to laugh.
The fact that we have now past it, and it happened on Monday. There were several tremors. I think the same Monday. Yeah. And I think the Tuesday also. And from those tremors, people would say they felt it. I think I felt probably one of them or so. Yeah. But it was really pandemonium.
It was. It felt like everything is out of your control. There's nobody to rescue you. There's nobody to comfort.
And I think nobody felt hatred for nobody.
Nobody felt hatred.
It was like, how can I help or something?
What I feel grateful for is that when I realized it was an earthquake, in myself, I was like, "Have your way, Lord."
It is what it is.
It is, have your way, Lord. So I wasn't afraid like, "Oh, I'm going to die" or whatever, because it's like I get a peace that I do not understand. Yeah. But as I was saying to even Maluka, choir practice the other day, I started feeling worried for the people, like the looks on their face, and you cannot help. Right. There's no way you can help. So it's as if even you as a child of God, you're pinned with a level of confidence. That if it's hit, then have your way. But then this burden came over me. I said, this is a judgment. Because you cannot say, stay here and be safe. Because them good box. It's surreal. I don't wish it for nobody. I don't wish it for nobody at all, All right, so Malika? Yeah. Marlene said, the aftershock was in my office. No, the aftershock was in my office and we both ran outside. The building coming down on me was more scarier than the earth opening up. Okay. Was even thinking about that. She wasn't thinking about that. So Radhika said, I never experienced an earthquake, thank God. Boy, Radhika, I don't want you to.
I would want you to.
I do not
I would want you to. So you can actually have a first-hand experience.
No,
you are out of
I mean,
your element. You do not control nothing. You don't know where to. You don't know if you go left or go right.
Yes.
I mean, if a door jam is there as in teacher, we got a door jam. If a solid desk is there and you can find yourself on there, you do it. But then if you know so the building where you're in is one of them where not so
good. You want
strong. You actually want to find yourself out of it. But at that point, Radhika, it's like you felt like it's the end of you, but there's nothing and
you
you're
can do.
helpless.
You're helpless.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do. So Corey Vlogs, she said, hello dear, how are you?
So hi to
welcome,
Corey Vlogs.
Welcome, Corey Vlogs. I cannot pronounce the first part, so that's why I don't try. Official body or something like that.
Okay.
We say Corey Vlogs. Right, so Radhika, she's a telling Casgale, I hope I never experienced it in my life. I am so afraid of lightning and thunder. Well, what you wouldn't want to experience then is an earthquake. Radhika, you wouldn't want to. So Casgale went on to say, Radhika is not a good feeling. I hope you don't have to express.
No, but I think she'll never appreciate what we are saying.
No,
if she don't have the experience. I don't want you to have it like a little.
But she will understand, yeah.
And not necessarily good. Because by the way, how long it lasted, Malika?
This one was long. Was it?
I counted.
7 minutes.
No. It was measured. It was measured at 5.7, 5.6.
Right, it was long
on the Richter scale. I felt it for about 10 seconds.
It was long.
It was long. It's the longest 10 seconds.
It's the longest I've ever felt. Because
guys, literally, because I spoke to some other persons. I try to remember who was telling me. Them said where they were. Them literally see the ground moving.
Yeah, like water.
All the tile.
Yeah, like I was saying to some person at practice, Malika, how I experienced that part, it wasn't a shake, it's a sway, because you literally have to balance yourself like you're on a seesaw. You know, like when you're at home and you feel it was like a sway, and that even the roof was behaving like that for a while till you felt like you're on water. All right, so we want to say welcome to Mirror Effect. Welcome,
hey, Mirror. Blessings, brother.
Yeah, always happy to have you. So him said, check in, blessing to everyone and all. So Marlene said, the staff was terrified to go outside, afraid that the earth would open. Well, for me, if it was going to open, I wanted to see it. You're a girl.
I would have wanted to see it tomorrow because we have heard of it. So we haven't continue. We have heard of the earth opening up and swallow people.
I don't want to see
swallow people and spit them up back.
I feel I would faint. I would say, well, this is it. I just faint.
I think I just look in amazement.
I don't want to see it. Honestly. So that's Marley. So Malika answered you. She said 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah, Malika, about that.
Radhika said, imagine if New York have an earthquake. OMG. No, I don't wish it on New York. Too much building, man.
Because I think of New York as Port Royal, and Port Royal sank. I guess it depends on the magnitude of it.
Yeah.
And Port Royal did sink in a back in the day because of how heavy the earthquake was.
The earthquake show.
And New York is similar. Of a similar settings.
The cluster, and and so much skyscrapers.
No, that rough.
So
unless though, because they are upstate New York, where is bush and so forth, a lot more space. Because the New York City is not the entire.
But that's the thing, though. I don't think it would be secluded to just one area. That's the issue. To move right through. Well, I don't wish that on New Yorkers at all. So Jordan said it was 29 seconds.
What?
It was really long. So it's just mirror ailing up Crasgale.
Hold on, 29 seconds in terms of that shaking?
I believe so, because remember in the beginning, because
that's a lot of time.
Downtown, I think the reason why majority of us where we're at didn't feel it at first and we thought it was gunshots it was a swaying. So we did. It felt as if it come down the street. I'm not like it felt like what was happening come down because we hear a big explosion first, and then no,
that was probably in the sea.
That's what somebody was saying. They felt like something burst under the sea. So when the crier now, I don't know who that crier was, but that person have a voice. When they hear the running coming, earthquake, you know that voice that said, Metro come.
That person should get a medal. Like,
they should get a medal.
Like the lady with the crab son.
And then they hear the same lady, the same lady that sanitized the hands.
Yeah.
She was like, earthquake, have a way further. This is the Lord works. Was she 30 that just about?
And then they said the epicenter was in Portland because most of the earthquakes Jamaica have experienced were the epicenter was not on the island or in the vicinity. It was always off the coast.
Yeah.
No, like in the sea.
Oh.
But this one was in Portland. That's the epicenter. That's how we felt it that heavy. Yeah. Because it was literally on Jamaica side.
On Jamaican side. And the funniest thing before I read the comments, when I came home and I was calling my sisters in Westmoreland, them not feel anything. Them don't feel a thing.
Like from Monday we go back, nobody feels nothing.
That's in Savlamore.
It was more in Kingston, St. Andrew, and possibly Portmore. Like St. Catherine, some parts are St. Catherine. But then that, I could understand that because Portland is way up in the east. Yeah. So it would affect the eastern section more.
Come back.
Right. It would affect the eastern section more. But then literally, somebody told me they literally saw the ground doing this.
Like water, that's
even the tile them a dance.
Yeah. It was like water.
You know what's up there? All I felt and it's literally I saw the hurtness.
Right.
I mean, I said, mighty God of Daniel. I mean, I was kind of fascinated at first.
On the roof.
But then I said, whoa. The fact that it happened before and it was like a short time. The longer it took, I started to see. I started getting worried. No, man,
that is when I know I came to myself and I said, have your way, Lord. When I realized, boy, I hit this. I end the world. Me just say, have your way. Like what
I could do with 5 seconds, but the longer it went on,
it's more
said, no,
serious.
Man, this is serious.
More conscious you are in it.
Yeah, man.
You know? Yeah, so Crosdale said that would be catastrophic. Yeah, me tongue now moved already. Yeah, because New York, you know that the buildings are really high and they're close and glass, a lot of glass. You know, so, you know, because Radhika said, Crosdale, imagine, you know, it's a Mayugna thing. Imagine, you know, but at the end of the day, we just have to just know that it's Christ.
I mean, go ahead.
All right, so Malika said, right now, everything that move me feel like an earthquake. It's true, because me wonder if me still feel after.
I know I felt some tremors. Some persons, the same day, said the tremors came again.
Twice within the day.
Minutes or 2 or thereabout. But I was in a vehicle, so I never felt it.
Your mom was sitting here and I was in the kitchen and she said, Jesus! So my mother-in-law was here, guys. So she said, the first heavy one, she was like, you feel that? You feel that?
That's the tremor.
The tremor. But the second one tremor now, she sat here on the table's glass. So I said, yes, Lord. And whatever. So Jen said, Jesus, no, sir. We can't take another one. But it wasn't that long enough, but you feel a good shake. So I said, but Jen, you're on the glass table and there, so you have to sit down. That's another thing, yeah, man. So, yeah, so Jordan says, source say it was by Hope Bay. Okay.
Yeah, man, that's Hope Bay in Portland.
Okay, and Crosdale
said, Hope Bay is where my dad is from.
Oh, yeah, that's where. So Crosdale said, the conversation, we're in Westmoreland I'm from. That's Petersfield, between Deans Valley, Petersfield, but it's called Waterworks. So if you're coming from Ferris, you don't go to South. What do? You turn right. You turn right like you're going back. You know the shortcut that you take to go to Montego Bay, coming from Savlamore. Right.
It's a left turn.
Is a left or right?
If you're coming from south. If you're coming up.
Oh, yes.
Is that right?
If you're coming from Kingston, it's a right turn. That's true, babe.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're coming from South, it's a left turn. And you're going
gas station.
At the gas station. But you're going to see a long stretch of just nice, because them fix the place now. Nice, pretty road.
Nice.
No, the road nice. So it's like a little highway now, the road.
Zoop.
Right. So as you come off of that stretch now and you start to see houses and community, you turn another right. That's where she's from. That's Waterworks. That's where I'm from. I used to go to Savloma High School, and then I used to go to Ferris Primary School. I used to that long stretch of turn highway now. That's where we used to walk from our community to go to school. That's another story by itself. And I walk, go home. Sorry. So Marley Manders Clark said the quake in the 90s worse than this. Yes, it was 7 minutes it lasted. When we were in high school. It was
girl. You can't last 7 minutes.
No, not 7 minutes. It was 7. They said it was 7.5, but I don't think it was. I think it was either 5 point something.
No, 5 points because I saw a news report in them said this was the biggest one.
The biggest one.
Everything else was 5.
But word of mouth was saying it was about 7 to how long
based on
not 7 minutes.
I think it was on Butterberry's YouTube thing. He was explaining the levels. 7 is damage. 7 is damage. 8 is catastrophic.
Right.
Yeah, so it couldn't be a 7.
But that day I remember not going to school because my father and my aunties, they came from abroad, but they were stopping at not Windward Road, South Camp Road. There was a wedding that was going to take place, so they stopped at South Camp Road, and my auntie and I was living in Garnton at the time, and we went there. And me tell you what me tell you, Auntie B, when the earthquake shook in the 90s, I think it was either 92 or 93. In 93, Mr. Auntie Legos on tongues, Hashakam,
Hashak, don't do that.
But time they answer them from abroad, they were like, "Yes, sis, cover us."
And you see that you see that though. When them hear people, the people, speaking in tongues and whatever. We're normally like something wrong with she.
Because those were the time. You're correct, babe. Because I remember they were telling Auntie Sandra at the time, don't force her to become a Christian, because that time I did just enter the church. I was me never really baptized or anything yet. I was just going, and they were like, no, but I force her to become a Christian like you, because I don't want you to have that influence on her. But when Auntie started cut the tongues, they felt covered.
They felt the covering. But the other thing though, I must say that they said it, and it is well known that, and especially in Caribbean, Jamaica has one of the best building codes, right? So though the damage that probably 80 would have gone through, versus what we got through with the same magnitude of earthquake, we fared out better because of our building codes. The structure, how we build up, most of our building them have been proper safe. For example, I see some in Africa, some of the walls they build they don't build without steel. They just use some of the blocks they make.
The bricks.
Right, it's just whatever. And then that was steel. Jamaica, every wall have to have steel. No matter for those who want to go the right way, go cheap.
But sometimes it's affordability why they do that.
And it tear down.
Right. So Crasgill said, Marlene said the quake in the 90s, I didn't finish, was worse than this, but something was special about this one.
Okay.
All right, so Crasgill said, I was born in Savlamore, went to Manning's Eye. Hey, you remember Manning's? We going Negril, that look around about. We were going Negril, man, and as you pass the look around, it's on your left-hand side. Okay. Manning's, he went to Manning's High School, then transferred to Calabar High School.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, so Marlene said it's in the 93s or 93. Hey, Parashina. Go to Crasgill. Manning's High School, though, is a very good school. It's a very good, prominent high school. Under the brain box, then back then, you used to pass Manning's. It's like JC and them school back then.
But I remember though, when we were children, all of the things that they taught us.
Yeah.
I think it did stay with you in terms of what we need to do. Because Michael said that.
I was just to say, what about Michael? No, you can go.
You tell me. You tell me after him.
That's true. So Michael came home from school the day of the earthquake, and they let them home very early. So their pickups have to go for them.
I mean, guys, that day was like a holiday. Everybody we get home early. Leave work early.
So when he came home from the gate, Mommy, said, Michael, get in the house first. Mommy, so he told everything. Mommy, you felt it? You felt it? Where were you? I said, I was downtown, baby. Downtown? I said, yeah, but sister called to make sure that I was okay, because daddy was on the road. So, hey, Mommy, what happened? Boy, school, everybody was panicking. So I said, what happened? I said, Mommy, I said, what did you do? Mommy, from I felt the first quake, I dashed underneath the deck.
And my thought was like, Michael is like a chubby.
In fact,
find himself under the decks.
In fact. So
and then we just get to even me as an adult, my niece can't go on it. So like, all right, Michael, force himself on it.
But the truth is, I said, what did teacher do? He said, teacher was telling everyone to stay calm and then they should go under the decks. So I say, you didn't listen, teacher. Mommy, I was under the decks before teacher told. But the reason why I think he was so prompt, I remember we were here one night. I think it was on my Yugnos, one late evening, my Yugnos premiere. And Doreen, I remember saying it to some people that, did you feel that earthquake? And Doreen Small was saying, yes, I was in my bathroom, I was on the toilet. So I got naked to go on bed. But when I felt the earthquake, me start put her back my clothes, because there's something that going outside like that. So the children and I, we all meet up in front of the bathroom in the passage. So Michael was like, I'm scared. And Jordan was like, but remember what we told you to do? And say, I didn't remember, because he was on the bed. So this is after everything.
Yeah.
So we literally have a class that time. So Jordan and I start to lecture him and said, all right, should this happen and you're not here, if you're at school, go right under the decks. Because sometimes teachers panic and whatnot. And so we know that he was panicking. So because he get twice that experience here. So with us telling him what to do, I felt good knowing that he was in the frame of mind to do that. And guys, as Cornell said, our son is not slim. He's a champ, big champo.
The champion.
So I'm really grateful that he had there.
I'm happy that he said that. I mean, before the teacher could have said, next, Michael, need to turn it.
So I said, what the teacher do? Them say, Mommy, I'll teach her that one. Oh, Lord. Oh, after she said, oh, Lord, spare us, oh, Lord. But to teach a human being.
Yeah.
I'm happy that she was in a frame of mind to tell them what to do, because when I see happen downtown, if any of them was a teacher, I'd be sorry for the children.
And quite frankly, guys, everybody, I mean, normally when I'm on the afternoon shift, because I'm on the afternoon shift, and I'm going to work, I can leave home by about 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
And still reach by at least 5 to or 10 to 2. On my way to work, traffic every single where. Why? Because the businesses let off people. We saw in news clips where people fainted, people were hospitalized because it was really traumatic for them. When I went to work, we were told that the people in work 8 to 5, they were being let over from after 4 by 4 o'clock. It was like 3:30 them get to go home.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I'm here.
That's what, because when I came home and you were about to leave, that's when on our way up from downtown, the taxi man, they take all the back roads.
Right.
And those workplaces.
No back roads.
Yeah, no.
Everybody find them.
Yeah, but the thing is that he was trying to bypass the traffic, and he was even annoyed. I said, oh, so much traffic. No, some person was saying, and I said, don't just say that the workplace are letting out people, because just see some workplaces from South Campbell where the people were standing on the lawn and people were making their way out to the street. Gas stations also was impossible and everything. So we were kind of saying, but why is a place like this? But he was saying, oh, you mean why is a place like this? You know how much workplace is now cracked up,
right?
And they're saying that they need an evaluator to come in
and assess the
situation before they, And
I thought that was pretty good, because people take. Although I had to stay at work, but when I went to work, I did my own assessment. I make sure call my fellow supervisor. I say, well, go on. Him say, but there, man, we're not running no car. To give you on this one, I say, I give it code. They will say, boy, we just have to hold it, I run, go to the bed with the earth swallow me up or whatever. Same. All right. So I went to work, and those who were given permission to leave, they were preparing to leave. So I saw what was happening. I said, all right, then, I mean, the truth is, if the earthquake sees down and tomorrow is another day, the good thing about it, a lot of the shares that apparently, and not many of them were sending more invoices. So I still get to leave a little earlier.
Yeah, because you came very early the evening.
I still get to leave a little earlier.
All of us was like, yeah, because we were content. I said,
why you have to go? I said, we can't go home now. I said, no, yeah.
But we start some clippings too.
Yes,
I don't know if I can call people name like
of course we
Cliff Hughes. I don't know if you know Cliff Hughes from Nationwide. That's what Mr. The man said. Earthquake. I did that shot.
Oh Lord,
it's an earthquake.
And
God, what are they?
He went under his table, but they could have hear him. It's an earthquake. It's an earthquake.
And again, there was Sean Paul. He was having a virtual interview. He's in Jamaica. He was in Jamaica, but he's having an interview with some persons overseas. Man, this when Sean Paul said that, like him get up and say earthquake, and dash out of the chair, left the people there on camera. So they were. It's like how you laughing. Yeah. That's how the two person that was interviewed him from overseas still up on camera, and I said, "This is a serious thing. I know we should laugh." Because but it seemed like they're experiencing an earthquake in Jamaica. You know, what have you? Then there was this lady now that Jordan showed me. She was in her office. So when she felt the quake, her phone fell. So she do it dignified. She had hope. She took her phone and she go on that she days, and you could hear her say, "Yes, Jesus, I know it was coming. This is it. Yes, Lord, I know you were gonna do it." So people now start to retweet her and write, "Then she's so cruel. She never informed me."
I think
people took it for a joke.
People on TikTok had a
day. My God,
they had a field because even that lady was saying, "So if you didn't know, whenever we said anything, say to come."
And some person upon here, she wants a selfish because she knew that it was coming and leave all of us unprepared. I think she maybe surmising herself, but whatsoever she was experiencing because of the shock, even though she knew to do the right thing and she did it, so the nervousness is being let out in other things. Because it is.
What I'm glad for is that it wasn't worse.
Yeah.
Because even in the clip we saw where I think it was one like some automotive store. Yeah. And it started. She was standing in the middle, and she stopped and come, sir. She stopped and come, sir.
She turned to her face.
She couldn't. Yeah, like she said, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. Because she was just in the middle of the store and. Where she couldn't go anywhere, and guys, you saw all this stuff that just move, so
she could.
Me glad it never works because I think we couldn't laugh no because if it was one ever saying people lost their lives, we
can laugh now because we know people are
nobody got lost their lives, and the damage them.
Some houses in Portland though were used to. Don't forget what you're saying. So I saw this one on a news clip wherein in Portland, when you used to play Dolly House and you can see all the different compartments of the building. I saw the lady house look like the earthquake just peel up. But you remember you were talking about building without steel? It seemed like that is how they build her home.
So
right. So you could stay at the front and see in every different department area for her home. Because the piece just come off whole. Like somebody take it off and put it down. And I was like, oh my God, how is she going to manage? And the walls are so thin.
Yeah.
The walls are so thin.
I guess those are the persons who decide to just go the cheaper route.
Yeah, the affordable route.
And I heard the Prime Minister he said, and then I was like, I'm like, he would have had this press conference and like four or five of the ministers them started around him. I'm like, what is that for?
I was asking you if I'm bodyguard.
Yeah, but they
cannot stop the earthquake.
Do they ask Jamaicans to keep calm? But like keep calm, keep calm. Keep calm. And Jamaica experienced a 5 point something earthquake.
I want them with them shades in some kind of them wait. In my bodyguard.
I think it was Desmond.
But I said, what can they do if after?
No, but I think it was after the thing still. But I mean, a press conference happened. But not. I think it was like a state, like a overseas press conference. The state minister, the mayor, the this, that come in, and the prime minister get to speak. I'm like, okay, go ahead, do the thing.
So Marlene, dead with laugh. She said, Cliff Hughes' clip was funny. That was funny. The man dignified to the end.
Had a field day with it.
That was
But I heard when I was in the taxi, I hear because the taxi driver was tuning into Nationwide, and even at one point the guy was saying, you know, see the aftershock semi come, and he's like, me the guy stop and say, hold on there. He just said, I'm gonna feel something, guys. You know, feel something, and he's like, you had to go silence the radio station out for a while, and them say, yeah man, we just feel the aftershock. And then them go tackle Cliff Hughes, and Cliff Hughes came in, must like a couple minutes after and say, hey, you know, say Professor so and so said, boy, you know. We must keep calm because by now and tomorrow we're going to feel some more shots.
Yeah.
So the guy said, well, man, I'll come in there, professional. Said, talk to her, we go on. And the guy played by the clip. I laugh up at Cliff Hughes. But when I saw what Cliff Hughes did, he did the correct thing, going to do this.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
You could let it say no, cross girl. The lady at first was saying that it was funny. It was really funny because when I don't laugh with her, I mean, if you say French for where she know, nobody know where earthquake come. No. Even she suspects that
maybe she got that spiritual inclination.
But the lady did say it, you know, the day before. The lady did one and say a 4.5 earthquake is coming to destroy Jamaica, and we should buckle down and whatever. That was a Sunday, and the Monday now it was a 5.4, so maybe she get
5.6.
Yeah, she get it kind of part.
I was about to say 5.4. 4 points will not destroy it nowhere, to be honest.
But that's what she said.
Based on the Richter scale and thing.
Yeah, so Marlene Mondes Clark said, boy, all the prophetess came out. Wonder where they were before. A true man. Because I can't tell you, normally I don't go on road to nobody about, oh, the Lord is coming and you should repent because they say I get so, it come like, so when you call a truth serum, joke me. Because one of the things why
is that you don't go, you don't witness on
I do. I think I do better when I was in my teenage years, when I got saved. But after learning people's behavior and how people can be cruel and insultive, I think I have scaled back and witnessing to people that way. But I had no fear. I bought into people's argument because after seeing the fear on people's face, I feel like they need to know that there's hope.
Yeah.
Other than things just destroy us, like there is hope that can give you confidence in this time. Because, babe, if that they prolong a little bit more, a lot of people die.
Yeah.
Because they're running into light poles and whatnot. You can't go on the light pole, go stand up. You run out of building, go on a light pole. And the road is so narrow. If that split up where you go, you can't back up in the side. So it was...
So Marlene Michelle was one of the prophetess.
Yeah, may I tell you, the tongue get loose.
She walked down town and started
telling people. May I tell you, me I reprimand the man in my own business place. Oh, me say, all of you are running. Where you running to? Even the customers, you should have stuff that tell the customers what to do in time like this. Sit on the tall Indian guy. Me never out of fright, but they're working there. But them depend because I think out of loyalty, they didn't want to run out of the job, but you see that they were going and coming back.
Because at the end of the day, if they run out, you have some unscrupulous persons would have probably run when they run out.
But I mean, I tell you, the gunman, them lady said, them gunman, they scatter. So maybe them won't even, maybe afterward, after everything.
Because it's a downtown settings, guys. You have persons who know people and who know who. And so you may not see somebody normal, but you don't know. You don't have a clue what's happening.
And but they protect workplaces,
right? So, but then they have their little jobs and their little duties, and so person who know can say, okay, yeah, man, what you good man in my run? You understand me? But we don't know who is who, so we just keep it cool. But I think see one thing about Jamaica, Jamaicans, when Alwyn Marshall, oh my God,
oh yes. All fellow YouTubers, I love to watch them to the Mitchell.
We will not
just go and watch
repeat what them said.
And to be honest, I'm not really judging them, but it was funny.
No, because
they were, let me tell you, careful.
All right,
so Meet the Mitchell. I don't know if they watch this, but they're one of our YouTubers locally that we watch, and we love their family. So both Tammy and Wayne and their big son the big son to Wayne were in the bathroom and they were doing a blend. They can sing well because they're professional. They're recording artists. Right. So they were in the bathroom having a little moment where they were blending and a little Christian song. So when the earthquake shook, I thought me first say,
no, Wayne.
Wayne said, what's the clap? Me can't tell you the bad word. But the husband said, what's the clap? An earthquake. So Tommy said, what's it clap? An earthquake. So every man for themselves to be seat. I
But
go
the
go
son
through
was
the
the
door.
wiser one. Him stand up under the door jam.
But the big son was the wisest one. Him realized him so wait like him so wait the man about where run go. Man at the door job. So him come so and hook up. It was a beautiful little thing apart from the bad word.
But you watch if you go on TikTok now and review,
They're there.
you are going to have a laugh.
You're going
because
to laugh.
One thing with Jamaicans is if nobody not dead, hey,
Everybody turn it in a comedy.
a be a joke. They go find who behave themselves unseemly and post it. They go read them go we can now put a dog on it. It's going to be and that's the other thing about Jamaica. Like the only thing that I find there's a real problem in Jamaica,
Crime.
Two things is bad mind and violence.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else else Jamaica is paradise. Yeah. We don't make them get you down for long. We just turn it in some laughter.
I could have earthquake,
no matter what.
whatever. I could have hurricane.
I remember when Gilbert they come, people literally go broke shop and man I run with.
We don't condone that though.
You know, I run with a case, a starfish or whatever.
But even the people for the business places don't even care at that point.
And that's the truth. I think whenever there's natural disasters, people don't really cater for the things of life.
Yeah.
They don't cater for them possession. Most people think about is their loved ones.
Their loved ones.
And the truth is, when we lose stuff, we can't get that back. But if we lose our lives or if we lose a loved one, the pain is hard to deal with. But once you don't lose your life, we get it back. But most people start to look out for one another when there's a disaster or whatever.
That's true. Or some Marley Mondes Clark said, Wayne did frighten. Him couldn't even call on God. That's true. But notice that I'd be a bad one. But we're not judging. We just
I'm hearing name, but you never remember the name of the Lord at the time.
So Marlene said, I just think even if you're not saved, you must know, when something serious happening, to say, God have mercy. It's like
That's the least you can say. Lord
the
have
lady
mercy.
with the sanitizer. You know, so she's not Christian because she goes cloth regular when you go there. But that day, she was pumping Jesus.
But I think overall, when we look at all that took place, we give God thanks. It was the worst. And two, I think I don't think anybody can really prepare for earthquake.
Yeah.
The most we can do is just to try and be safe, find a safer space.
And when they're building, build the thing properly.
Yes, that's the other thing too, because if it is that's a very good point, Michelle.
Yeah.
Because if it is that we're building, make sure that you get the proper building personnel and the building code for use. I was talking to a shopkeeper in the community. He must tell me about his experience. I must say, boy, him get a man for the some work for him. And what he did first was get the KCAC to come in and look at whatever he was doing. And when the KCAC inspector asked the builder, the mason, how this go? Him couldn't tell him. Do you have this and that? No. What size wire and steel they must use this? So and the man say, you don't know what you're doing. So I honestly believe that once if you got the building, and I don't think the KCAC charge for you. I'm not sure, but if they do, what's the price you put on your own safety? Because they will tell you exactly what to do, how to build, whatever. Yeah. And know so okay, the building. Once you follow the building code, you're good to go. You understand?
She was saying good morning, Corey Vlogs, and how we're doing. We're here.
Oh, hurry. Corey Vlogs. Good morning there. No death, praise God. Yes, as Manny says.
Good morning.
How are you, dear sister and brother? We are doing well. We're doing well. We were just talking about the recent earthquake that came across Jamaica. I think it was Monday. It happened.
That's it, Monday, yeah.
She said, I am from Winston Gel channel support.
Oh yeah, welcome, Winston Gel. He do like cooking videos.
Okay, so we hope you subscribe. You subscribe already, Corey.
Yes, please do if you have not done so as yet.
I'm happy that you're a part of the family.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. So Once you're building, it is
Yeah.
best to really go
Spend time.
and make sure that you're the person, the kind of like
The builder, the
yeah.
contractor.
There's that the municipal policy people them, they can tell you how to proper build something, because it will be devastating if say you cut
Yeah.
short, you make shortcuts, and then the building turn over upon you during
Yeah.
an earthquake. And as I said, Jamaica as one as a record of surviving earthquakes with limited damage, based on how we build our buildings here on the island. And as I said, I mean, it's a blessed place.
I think Port Royal helped us to build. Those serious
I think
builders
so
helped
too.
us to do.
I really do think that, because the Port Royal experience that took place way back in the day,
Yeah.
I think a lot of the buildings now were
Better structure.
yeah, were engineered to withstand certain type
Certain
of
things.
earthquake and thing. Because even I don't remember
Yeah,
if I
Radical,
literally
thank
saw
God.
it,
Thank God,
but
agree.
you have buildings that if the earthquake comes, a building will even bounce up and come back up and settle down. Why? Because of the
To
metal,
hold it,
the
yeah.
metals that is in there, and the wiring that holds the
That
metal, so
hold
it
it.
just swing and come back. Joe was telling me about, it's called a chair, like a chair effect. So what you do, it will swing so and
And
come back
sway.
based on
Yeah,
based on how it is built.
and that is beautiful. Also, Corey Vlog said yes, so yes, you have subscribed,
Nice.
and she's a part of the family. So Corey Vlog says, sister, both of you are. I'm not seeing that. I have an icon on my phone that keep blocking.
Are looking very
looking.
beautiful.
Oh,
May
thank you,
Allah keep you
Corey.
happy always. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you
God
so
be
much.
praised. Thank you,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Well, guys, I mean, for those who have experienced earthquake, though, I mean, what is the heaviest one you have ever felt? I know Radhika says she has never felt any.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel
Good for
any
you, Radhika.
Radhika. None, me don't want you to feel sister.
And
Not
Jessica,
nice.
if you're still here, there was some. What I heard that, and you can probably tell me if it was true, Jessica Jordan, that there was a building over you that actually collapsed.
I know the bathroom at Taylor Hall, some of the thing there, it was flooded, and there was some, as June was saying too, some places over there, like the stalls, like them kind of tear down.
So there was
within the
no building
bathroom.
that actually got, because I heard
Not
that
that I
over
heard.
the science section,
Oh yeah, that they have some collapsed walls.
something
I don't know
that
if it's
collapsed.
real.
I don't know.
Radhika says, you know what experience? I'm not wrong here
All right,
already.
Radhika, with that, I will not ask for you to have the experience then.
Malika said it's a 5.6.
Right, it was a 5.6. Yeah, man. That's what I heard about the news.
And Corey Vlog, she's from he or she is from Pakistan.
Could you tell us you're a male or female, Corey?
Yeah, so we can address it
based on the
properly.
name I saw, I said that I must be somebody in the East.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm just grateful so we're not seeing a casual there. Well, I don't see any from our point. So I don't know from Portland if any happened. I don't hear any reporting.
No.
Last
Well, one of the drivers who went to Portland told me that there was like, what was it? Like there was a little damage. It wasn't massive.
it wasn't massive. All right, so Radhika said, I hope in Senegal is no earthquake.
In Senegal.
In Senegal, there's no earthquake, because that's where I'm going after retirement. That's where she'll be going after retirement.
Okay, that's it.
I don't normally hear about but that's nice though, Radhika. But I never hear of that place having earthquake.
Yeah, I mean there's some places we would never hear about having an earthquake, And there's one place that every time we hear, we pray, so God, please, is Haiti. Because anytime Haiti have a earthquake, it is devastating.
Yes, Cora Black. She's a female man. She said, I am beautiful, love.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Corey.
One of the main places that get devastating earthquake and damage is Haiti. And every time we hear about Haiti, we say, "Oh God, please have mercy."
Yeah, me no know why them always get it so bad. I always feel it for them, man. Remember, even the road, that big one that they had where you see people just rolling down the hill like and stuff. Me said that was like judgment for them.
And the truth is, I was expecting to hear of more landslides,
Yeah.
but we didn't hear of much landslides either.
Oh yeah.
Regarding the last one earthquake we had. But one thing was sure, whatever information we were given, even as children going to school, I think that information sticks with us. However, I don't think we can determine the behavior or the response of persons because persons still are gonna run.
Yeah.
And it is advised not to just run because who knows, you may run and the earth actually open up.
Yeah. Cause that's what past that. So Crasgale said, Radhika, I thought you were going to Kenya. So Radhika said, yes, my husband is from Senegal. He said he'll never experience it either.
Okay.
Wow, that's good though.
Good.
That's very good. So Marlene Mendes Clark said, I think our region is on the earthquake plate.
Right. You know? The tectonic plates, I think we're on a fault line. Not necessarily directly on it, but in the cap where Jamaica is located, it is pretty close to a fault line. And the fault line is where the two rocks, they move like this. But when they move violently now, like they move suddenly, that's when they have an earthquake. But they're always moving. And I mean, all I know, if you look on God created this place. You know, see that the belly of the earth is a ball of fire that is holding everything together. And then you have the different rocks around it, and then you have then you have a set of sand. They have the topsoil, and then you have the greenery. And I'm like, and I know, guys, you can help with it. Sometimes I'm amazed at how deep the sea is.
The sea is, yeah.
I'm thinking like if I'm in the sea, can I drill my way to China?
But remember that
and go on the other side.
That there is a land like deep within the sea, the middle. They did a movie about it with the island. There's a land there, literal land. So some people, it debatable. Some people say.
I mean, the world has a lot of mysteries, but
I know.
I guess God will give us wisdom and stuff to be fascinated, because I don't think we don't know everything. For
that's
one,
true.
that is
we
fact.
Don't. There's some things already.
And I think we'll have to still explore. And I think we come on this earth for the exploration, and to find ourselves and to reunite with the Lord. But the exploration is what we're here for, to really experience this journey of life.
That's true. So Radhika said, Crasgale, I am going to visit in Kenya, not to live.
Because she said when you retire, so we were thinking like Crasgale that you're probably going to retire and then live in Senegal.
All right, so Core Vlog said thanks, they're special. No, you were telling me. So Crasgale is just having a field day with Radhika. So Mira said, Corey, blessings, come subscribe to each other. So Corey said, please moderate me.
All right then.
All right. So Marlene said, some have tornadoes, so I guess it is the region and what it's prone to. Yes. So I mean, her husband would know too, Radhika's husband, since they never have any.
So let me ask you, Marlene and Malika and all the Jamaicans.
Oh, the equator. Before I go, so I guess Mira was answering to us the equator when I were talking about the
well, the equator is that middle section basically that keeps us balanced, as it were.
So Corey Vlog says, sister, your husband are very handsome. Oh yes, he is. Thank you, Corey. So Marlene said, some have snow, which is true. Oh, Saniki, welcome Saniki. Oh Lord,
Saniki
good to
DIY.
DIY.
I think I saw. I was watching one of our videos.
Yeah, because we subscribed to her as well. Good to have you. So
And
Radhika said, "Oh, you want to say
no,
something?"
I'm sure Sadiki
Yeah,
already
man.
subscribed.
Yeah, because we're
Mm-hmm.
family members too. So, well,
To the
extended
same, to no, one big African family
family.
now.
Yeah. So Radhika said, "I'm telling you, all these natural disasters very scary. So true."
All right, let me ask the question I was going to ask to Malika and Marlene, all the Jamaicans, Jessica, Jordan, Miro. Listen, so if we had to choose between earthquake, tsunami, um,
Let me close out with this first. So it will value what you have to say. So Radhika said, I'm telling you, oh, it's scarier. So Crasgale said, Radhika, the coming of
Jesus
Jesus
is
is near, the Bible is fulfilling.
Amen.
So Radhika said, Crasgale, I know we're living in the last days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or the lady saying, welcome, Radhika, mom. So you were punching
So
up, yeah.
out of earthquake, tsunami, the tornado, which other one? Well, I guess snow. It's well, yeah, snow, but snow is kind of I
So
don't
no,
know.
it's scary too because I know a lot of
The one-
people can manage ice.
but the only way you get the snow really damage is if we get snowed in, and the snows get heavy enough and it drops through your roof. But in Jamaica, most of the slab roof we have anyway. But let's work with the three worst ones: earthquake, tornado, tsunami. Which one you would have preferred to deal with?
Oh, if it's a hurricane.
Well, we have hurricane already.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Put hurricane in it. We shall have what they can put in it. Because landslides only happen when the earth is saturated.
And if you live in certain areas,
and if you live in a certain area.
prone.
All right. So
Lightning. Saniki said lightning.
no, but lightning comes naturally with rain.
But some places don't experience.
Oh, okay, you have lightning storms.
Yes, you have lightning storms, thunderstorms, and so on.
For me, and while in the talk, I couldn't do that. I don't think I can do that tsunami because I don't like. I'm not a very good swimmer, and one thing I learned from the last tsunami that took place a couple years back, them say when you see the animals, them start to head for the hills, or you see the shoreline starts to recede more, then a tsunami is on its way.
I heard that.
No. Me couldn't do. I don't.
Me neither.
I couldn't do that tsunami.
I lift up everything and take.
No, not the tornado. The tsunami is when the water comes.
Oh, when the water come. Oh, that they're facing. Where the the Philippines.
Right.
Oh,
when
they
the water
have that a lot.
And wash with the whole place.
Yeah.
Me not think me can do that tsunami.
Yeah, if you can't swim early and even that not save
not only
you.
That not save you. You have to go find one of the highest building you can find.
We take me chance with the earthquake.
We take me chance with the earthquake.
Cause me don't even like the hurricane neither.
The hurricane. The only thing with the hurricane is if in our slab roof, you're all right. Unless you live in a low flood prone area, we need to go higher.
Yeah.
But tornado, me no want deal with tornado. Because tornado comes through and it rips and tears and fling you go east, west, and north.
So Mira said if it's not near, it won't trouble you.
Which one?
I guess it's the tsunami. Mm-hmm.
Well, me no. I love the water and I can swim to help myself, but I would want to experience a tsunami.
Them. All right, so Saniki, she did say she's here for a long while, but we get so caught up in the talk we didn't know. So welcome again, Saniki. So sorry about that. All right, so Marlene said I would prefer hurricane.
Yes, Marlene. We deal with that.
Saniki DIY said lightning. Well, Corey just hailing up Mira. So Mira said back high.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so far, well, Nicola Isaac said none. Me not prefer none neither.
No, but if you have to choose.
If you have to choose, though, maybe take the maybe take the hurricane. If you have to choose, because you can go to better highlands or something where you're safe.
And if where you live
is that hurricane
prone.
Yeah.
That means you can just wait it out.
You wait it out.
The light will go away. And whatever. Light post will pop down and thing. But if you know, and the other thing I want to say, guys, of like maybe 20 years back, most of the time the weatherman is right. when it comes on to hurricane and so forth. And so in Jamaica, we have a history of waiting.
We have to sit to believe.
Jamaicans have a history of waiting till we hear the breeze blow, or we see the clouds cover, and then we gotta see what, and every bread gets sell off, every tin mackerel, everything gets sell off just the day before the hurricane.
It could be like the Virgin with the island.
That has been our history. However, over the past maybe 10 to 15 years, we have behaved differently.
People wising up.
Once it is said the hurricane going to hit certain time, hello, Mega Mart, hello, General Foods, sorry, everybody sell out.
You remember the year with Matthew? We hear that Matthew coming and everybody go buy at the Solar Party looking for Matthew. But Matthew don't come out. Guys, Matthew make I never come to Jamaica. People cuss because they buy so much stuff.
I heard a man. Yeah, man, it's a conspiracy between the government and the man. And Mr. Chin and all the man who own supermarket. People come spend all their money and see the hurricane not come. And I tell you, the last hurricane that came, I heard somebody saying the same thing. Yo, me not going to go buy nothing, you know, because
remember Matthew? I know Matthew never come.
And I say, when the hurricane come, me make sure I look at what me could I get. And then I was prepared. So and with the candle and this and that.
Yeah, because the personal work.
Because of lately, as I said, between the last 10 to 15 years, the weatherman
Right. All right. So Marlene said, tsunami and volcanoes are beautiful from afar.
That is so true.
Mirror Effect said, Marlene, wow.
That is so true.
That's a wow for true, Mirror.
That is true, Marlene.
So Nicola Isaac said,
we can admire from afar.
Nicola Isaac says, but if they come, Lord of mercy. That's true.
All right, me not lie to you guys. I've seen men who go close to volcanoes and look down in there and see the magma. Not the one that is violent and erupting, but the one that is there and you see the pop.
Like explorers.
Right. And they go there and them suit. I don't do that. I would do that and just take up for the magma.
You would do that?
I would do
you're alone. Babe, you're alone. May the Lord guide you.
I would do that.
Because I am not coming. So Marlene Monday's clock said, hurricane, you are warned. Earthquake is sudden disaster.
Right.
So be right there with laugh. So Core Vlog said, very, very super live. Thank you for it. Okay.
Go ahead.
So Malika Travel Express said, hurricane meeting there.
Hurricane meeting there. Of course.
Yeah, hurricane. You can move. You can even relocate because you get warning. So Krasdale said, that reminds me of Gilbert. Yes, I was about to say that. Everything was sold out fast. Yeah. But let me give you, as you know, Krasdale talk about Gilbert. Maybe you were in Westmoreland. I remember I was supposed to be in first form.
Oh gosh, man.
And we knew everything. Man. Our parents said, you know what, you guys not going to school this morning because, you know, they have experienced the 20, something another, the 59 star. No. They had a big thing that they had experienced, but
58 star
or something like that. But at that time, we enter in high school. We never stories. We even believe that maybe them that make up story. So in the community, a lot of persons started battle down, inclusive of my grandmother. Because she never hear twice, you know, because Uncle Lydia was having radio, listen to what I go at Kingston. Our lady, our third, her home is third place. Remember, Miss Zeppi, she was a midwife. She said she's tired of this blasted misinformation and she's not going to spoil up her house for all of this because nothing is coming. No matter how long she's been on the earth and So break down. So Mr. Wilton, we used to call him Mass Wilton because since you come to him, I know somebody named Mass, a Mr. Mass Wilton also said, let me see who are the doubtful Thomases. Him the own all of the property coming back. So him button up on everything, you know, just 1 and 2 person. So him starts Zeppy. So you are one of the doubtful Thomas. So Miss Zeppy said, I will be doubtful Thomas. People, when we see the Korean start come, that time our grandmother veranda was in thing, you know, Uncle Lydia never without him read everybody are tuning who can hold. People, when the place get dark, no one wind start blow. And even when the rain was falling, the young guys went and said, Miss Zeppy, what is happening? We're still ready to. And she run them. And Rowan grandmother now, she of course say, me no waiting for the song because she have some nice pears and June plum. She don't share.
Miss Matty.
She don't. So anyway, when the first wind start blow now, Miss Epi start call out, hello. So you know, it's a community in the country. That's some like country people. They're community persons. So them start to run around now. Who can carry zinc and ply and start button up people. After that storm, that time they have one little ponytail. I wasn't a Christian. One little ponytail, and I did love the short shots. The man so baby third Christian, and me and the breeze start sing. The tree start go woo 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 woo. And whatnot. Miss said me go take off the shots, me put on skirt, me pull out the ponytail, and me start pray and everything. It was so. You think earthquake scary to me? And that did scare to me because I've never seen anything like it and everything. And zinc, no, my wall of the living room and my grandmother house gone.
Yeah.
There was this lady that was living beside my grandmother. They were best friends when they were young, but they haven't spoken in over 30 odd years. And the lady, her house was small and her children were abroad. So my grandmother get mad because she said she's not coming over there. My grandmother said she need to put foolishness aside. Her life is more, and that time she was kind of bedridden. So my grandmother sent her two big sons them and tell the old fool to come. And if she said no, lift her up and bring her over. So they lift her up and carry her over, come put her in my grandmother's bed and whatnot. And you know, so that's what broke the curse between them. But apart from that, now after that, we go to, even Miss Kathleen would tell we couldn't touch our peers and our, hey, at that time we were, and you know, said the lady cuss, and but you know, was praying for the blinking star. I cursed, you know. I mean, I said, that not change Miss Kathleen.
But who that care? She had the nice fruits and all, nobody knows.
Suppose we see this community from up at the hill, go where the vegetable, I think it's a market. You see June plum till you're tired, you see cherry, you see orange, you see everything. All of them never used to share. And so we just buy it and a drop on her. So it was fun, but it was scary. And I don't miss Zeppy after that every year. She's the first one to call for help to do button up our thing. Because you got to, but you have
Gilbert
never
made
seen
her into a believer.
What? All our books and everything.
The truth is, when Gilbert came, it was September 12th. Because
1988.
Because Kerisha's birthday was September 13th. And when it came and we never go to school, I was happy.
I was happy about
like extended
we were
holiday.
upset first because you know you want to go in a new thing.
Clothes.
But then I even went on to my cousin them here, Sharon them here, and start inquire who is going from who not going. Because mommy say we're not going, so we are trying build an army officer we can go. Hey, so when the first wind start blow, everybody thankful. So
Gilbert was rough.
It was crazy.
Rough. But I enjoyed it because my family were in the house, and at the time we were in one room, and everybody in the room, and apart from the kitchen. And we were and my stepfather was just telling us stories.
We heard the stories.
Telling us stories. And it was nice. And the candlelight. And it was nice. So when you have like hurricane and thing, and it every natural disaster, even as Marlene says, nature is beautiful, just respect the boundaries.
The boundaries, yeah.
Oh yes, and Marlene remind us it's 51 star.
51
that was the one that is it's still here. That was the one that was everybody was talking about in the olden times. Say if it blew like 51 storm, that was pretty serious. It was
scary.
Pretty serious. But I believe it brings people together.
It did.
Natural disasters bring people. Even sometimes when we watch overseas, where we see like persons that have earthquake and so forth, people are literally using them hand to get people out of the rubble. And that's what I'm saying, within us all, even with all the stupid war going on in Ukraine. I mean, I'm like, yo, just take your money and feed the poor, man. Take the money without. I mean, what you understand what I'm saying?
There's different motives with that. Yeah.
It is in us to be humans and to help each other, especially in the time of crisis. You understand?
That's true.
But guys, we're not lie. We could continue for the whole night, but my battery, I had about 30-something%, and it just showed me those set there for the last. But and I apologize for that.
Yeah, because
I should have been fully charged, guys. But sorry about that. But again, guys, I mean, I think the community that we're wanting to build is what is happening now, and we really appreciate
We
it.
appreciate each and every one
Really
of you
appreciate
guys.
you. You're coming on, you're sharing with us, you talking with us. Marlene last week said, "Boy, she had been missing the live," but thank God
welcome
you
back,
came on board.
Marlene.
You're able to catch us. So Marlene's very busy lady, man, very busy lady.
We appreciate,
but we really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for coming on. Look out for our midweek vlogs. We have some videos working on to upload. And we want to tell you thanks so much for coming on.
Yes.
And I don't want my battery go dead and give you say proper goodbye.
Thank you, Radhika. She said it's always a pleasure. Enjoy the conversation. We enjoy you guys
blessings,
too. And Marlon and Vivian, war is inevitable.
Mm-hmm. The population
has a time frame to reduce its populace.
It's populous.
Yes, I think so.
The truth is, and Marlon is another conversation. I open up still.
Love you so much.
But the truth is, I mean, we know say war is inevitable. Because there are people who want to be more dominant than others. But I just feel like say if I enjoy life more than a warrior, man. But it is what it is. As I said, Marlon. And even the good book says it. So there's a time for this, there's a time for that. And I can't, if I'm a follower of Christ, I can't go around the facts for the word says.
So Croswell said, bye guys, have a blessed Sunday, enjoy the vlog. Thank you, Croswell. Love you all so much. Love you, and appreciate the effort and your time. Yeah, we have not taken it for granted. Appreciate you all.
And guys, remember now, we're getting to 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to need your help to get there. Malika, make sure you say good night.
She makes sure. So Marlon and Vivian say good night, everyone. Stay safe. Have a wonderful